And now it's time for Smart Talk with the Professor. Oh, I didn't see you there. My name is Professor Finney. The lesson is my profession. Nice to meet you. I am a man of many sciences. Physical sciences, life sciences, even social sciences. Oh, how rude of me. Come have a seat. Now, let me tell you a story. It's called Interventionism. I wonder what that means. Shall I begin? Good. Here it is.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Erica. America? That sounds familiar somehow. Erica was sad because she didn't have any friends. It's not that nobody liked her, but that she was shy. Erica dreamed of being like all the other kids, laughing, playing, and generally having fun. Wow, America must be going through a hard time. I can relate to this. This was me when I too was a little tyke. Look at me, so very cute. The problem is, I was also overcome by shyness. I had nobody to share my scientific discoveries with. Back to the story. Eventually, Erica finally realized that she was wasting her childhood away by being lonely and decided to join in the activities of the other kids. They were happy to include her in their activities, and soon she made a bunch of new friends, including Gritton, Francis, and Jay Manny. Oh, and also they lived happily ever after. The end. Well, the author really knew how to make it short, sweet, and to the point. Wait a minute. A light bulb just went off in my head. Yes, I just remembered what interventionism is.
Interventionism is the American foreign policy of getting involved in the affairs of other nations. As civilization continues to develop, there is becoming more of a need to intervene to keep our nation safe. This is what we should follow instead of isolationism, which is staying neutral and out of other countries' business. Follow me. Back at the beginning of World War II, Japan dropped many bombs and torpedoes over Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Oh, a tragic event indeed. You see, part of the reason they did this to us was because we put an embargo, or a ban on trade, on Japan, because they refused to stop conquering in Asia. By isolating ourselves from Japan, they took action to rebel against this. There are other ways isolationism worsened World War II. By staying out of the conflicts in Europe and Asia, Germany and Japan thought they could conquer their continents before we got involved. This led to the capture of many nations, including France, Czechoslovakia, and Korea. So, what exactly am I saying? Is it that war is the only option for the protection of our country? Well, not exactly. After the end of World War I, President Wilson proposed to the League of Nations. This would be an alliance created to prevent future conflicts, basically an end to war. This idea never came to be, for the majority of the Senate thought it would bring us into more fighting. Despite what they believed, there are actually a lot of benefits to Wilson's plan. An international alliance could be the next closest step to world peace. If a member of the League is threatened, the alliance settles it as a whole. Plus, war threats may be able to be eradicated if every country joined the League.
There
are other reasons why we should pursue interventionism. For example, there are lots of countries who are in need of and have needed our help, like various African countries who suffered from the Ebola crisis, and Libya, who had their revolution in 2011. These two events we've done our share with, but think of all the other things we should help with. Drought, poverty, starvation, earthquakes. We have the responsibility as a world power to help people. Imperialism. This is tied with manifest destiny, extending our borders from sea to shining sea. We couldn't gain land if we stayed isolated. And finally, would you like to be friendless? Poor old America was like that once, but now she has many allies, including Britain, France, and Germany. Thanks for Ridiculous Kids book. Well, that's just some of what I know about American foreign policy. Wow, it's late. I don't want to keep you too long. I hope I changed your mind about interventionism, and if not, well, at least you're a good company. Oh wow, 8:30. Bedtime. I'll see you in the morning.
And that concludes Smart Talk with the Professor.